Dollar in a polo, yeah. Popo taking photos, yeah. Hey, talking is a no-no, hey. Hey, call me Quasimodo. You know me, 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 you know me. After that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper. You know me, you know me. AB.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, brother?
What's going on, my brother?
Good to see you, bro.
Always good to see you, brother.
Hey, man, let's start with where you from, man. Let's tell the people where you from, man.
I'm from Little Aiden, North Carolina.
Yeah.
South Aiden, the big little city.
Yeah.
Southern Pitt County, South Pitt, whatever you want to call it, man. That's where I'm from, born and raised. Very proud.
That's what's up. Tell us a little bit about this community event we at right now, man.
Today, we're at my second annual Community Unity back to school cookout. And basically, we give book bags and food away for free to the kids. I'm from this area. I was blessed to have my mother and my grandfather help me, but everybody don't have two parents in the household. So we like to be able to give back, and me and my high school friend, Brian Bell, we just wanted something we could do to actually give back to our community. Greenville has things, Winterville has things, Kinston has things, everywhere, Farmville, everywhere has things. Aiden needs something too. And it ain't just gotta be me, it can be you too. You know what I'm saying? We just want to get to the point where these kids need to know that where they're from, it ain't just a trap. So if you're my age, 30 or more, you know that once you figured out this place wasn't where you were supposed to be, you either had to find a way to get out or you had to do some stuff to get out. But what we want to do is want to be able to let the kids know that if you keep school first, keep God first, keep everything lined up the way it's supposed to be, you're already setting yourself to get out. But some of these kids, they really need to see us. They really need to have somebody they can hug and they can shake and they can high five so they know that it's real.
Yeah.
And don't think that, as you told me, don't take it for granted thinking that it's not something that people recognize, because they do.
Yeah.
And I wish everybody would want to do it, but that's part of the battle. You have to want to do it. It ain't going to set itself up. You got to want to do it. So that's what we out here doing.
That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
Tell the people a little bit about what you do, man, as far as, you know what I'm saying. Tell us about you, brother.
As far as a person, what I do is I'm a creator. I figured that out about myself over the years. I create everything from musical art to spoken word art, visual art. I do a lot of, I'm an artist, as I consider myself an artist and musician.
Speaking of spoken word, we both on a
we're both on an event. I believe it's the 30th, right?
Yeah.
We're both on an event in Little Washington. Shout out to my man Travis, man, for reaching out.
Travis.
I really encourage people to explore all facets of the art. Because you never know what you're talented in until you try it. And the things you think you probably wouldn't like the most, maybe what you're the most talented in, and it may scare you. So, bruh, we are creators by genetics. It's what we do. We've always created. So once you realize that you're always going to be creative, it's the reason why you like to look a certain way. It's the reason why you want your shoestrings a certain way. It's the reason why you want your cut a certain way. You're a creator. So once you embrace that part, you already found part of your journey in this life. So I'm a creator. I'm a father of a 6-year-old daughter, Journey Nicole. She changed my life for the better. I feel like, you know, most fathers feel that way. If you don't, then you ain't doing something right.
Okay.
You know, that's I now add that as something I do.
All right, so you're an active father, right?
Yeah.
Are you and the mom together?
No.
Nah?
No.
All right, so tell me what you think the biggest problem is, man, as far as relationships these days, bro. I know this is way off topic, but since I got like a
little segue,
you know what I'm saying, I got somebody in you, I see something in you, so let's hear about it, man.
The main issue, the focal issue with relationships days is communication. Non-verbal and verbal. Not believing that your non-verbal speaks more than your verbal. And not understanding how powerful your verbal speech is.
Okay.
What happened is, and it's deep, but I mean, slavery is rooted into it. We got to a point where, of course, you know, in slavery, the men were separated from the women. So naturally, a woman no longer knows how to take what's being said from a man. And a man doesn't know how to take what's being said from a woman. Then we go even deeper, as far as the black man. What, did your father help raise you? Was he present in your life?
He was around a little bit here and there, but it wasn't really, so I didn't have a strong presence.
I would consider that a blessing more than some who never even seen or know.
That's a fact.
Just because at least you know.
Yeah.
At least some of the things that may happen with you, you be like, I seen that with my father, or, you know, it's something I experienced myself. When a man becomes a man and his father was never around, and he never had an older man that was able to groom him so he know how to listen to an older man, he can't listen.
Gotcha.
They can't listen, bro.
Yeah.
They cannot. They think an older man is hating
Yeah.
when they're trying to educate. So it's twofold. The youth have to be willing to receive it, and the OGs have to be willing to give it. Understand, when we were young, we were all hard-headed.
Yeah.
We were all hard-headed. We all did not listen to our parents 100% of the time, and 95% of what they told us was right. There was 5% that ain't enough.
Yeah.
Maybe 10,
Yeah.
depending on your parent was, but I know my mom, 95% Sherry B was spot on. Spot on. And so it's just like, you know what? Is the issue in me not wanting to be told information, or is the issue in me like accepting something I have to accept in myself? A lot of it is selfishness, bro. It's being selfish. It's being, I'd rather be who I am. I'd rather I. You never hear the break away from I. The moment you get the person to break away from I, they find themselves. That's that. But a lot of people, it scares people. It scares people. And when it comes to relationships, a woman has to find herself. A man has to find himself. And so I asked older couples.
I look at it as they have to find happiness within yourself before you, because a mate only adds. It's supposed to add happiness.
Correct.
Not
they can't
be your
you
happiness.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. You said it. No one can make you happy but you.
Yeah.
You have to be able to find ways to make yourself happy. Because once you can make you happy, other people can assist in your happiness. But if you don't know how to make you happy because you don't love you, no one, including your parents, can make you happy because it's you. And it really is like that. And so people, they like and lust for the relationship without realizing that you two are going to grow and be different from the time you stepped in this. You got to be willing to work through it.
That's
and
right.
so I think communication, lack thereof, verbal, nonverbal, is the main reason relationships are different today.
I appreciate your sermon on that, Pastor AB.
Oh, man.
But look, so tell me why you moved from your hometown to Aden, man. Why did you leave Aden and move? You know what I'm saying? Where you located now?
I'm located in Raleigh now.
Okay.
I moved to North Raleigh.
Okay.
I moved for a professional business reason.
Yeah.
I was partnered with Wells Fargo, working with them for a minute.
Okay.
And I moved to accelerate my life with the business I was with.
Gotcha.
They were growing and getting their stuff back on track, and I wanted to be a part of the new expansion they had. So I moved to Raleigh for that.
Okay.
I also moved to Raleigh for the art.
Oh, okay.
I realized after I went to school in North Carolina Central in Durham. So my mother's alumni of North Carolina Central in Durham. So understanding that if you're a black person in art, Durham is where you need to be. Durham, Raleigh, Durham area is where you need to be. I just had to get back. I just had to get back. Quite honestly, and most people don't know, if I hadn't moved back from Central when I moved back when I was in college, I wouldn't have came back then. I would have been up there this whole time. That was 10 years ago.
Wow.
I would have been up there this whole time because I realized what you're able to do. The beauty about home is you can always come home. I think what people forget is that when people move away, your thought process, like I'm away and you don't see me, but what I'm grinding for away is so I can come back and make it better here.
That's a fact.
Like we can do a pan view of where we at, right here, and then I can take you a minute down the road to do a pan view, and it's 360 degrees different. That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
So I remember the mentality of me as a smart young man, but there's so many smart young men in this town. Who are they going to look up to if all they see is the ones hustling how they got to get it? Now, I don't knock no hustler. I was raised to be a hustler. I don't knock a hustler at all. But I also understand the responsibility you have as a hustler to make sure that the younger group do it better than we ever did it, or don't do it at all. And not enough stand firmly on that. And so, you know, I come back to the town. Though I move away, I come back to town, just let them know, bro, like, you don't see me, but you can always reach me.
That's right.
You can always talk to me. You can always build with me. The same thing I'm telling to the camera. I tell to my young ones anytime they call me, man. And that's just what we like to do. I like to be able to mentor and educate as I can, because we need it. I had someone step in and give it to me, but they weren't a minority. It happened to be a white man that did it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference. He came from Pennsylvania trying to figure out why it's so racist in North Carolina, never being raised here. So what you need is someone who's been here, who's realized, look, bro, your classmates that's cool with you now, they may not be cool with you when you graduate.
That's right.
But they're not going to stop you from being great.
No.
Only you going to stop you.
That's right.
Only person going to stop you is you.
Yeah.
And so you have to believe that if you want to stop you, then you're going to be the reason you make it too. And once you believe that, it gives, you see the light click, man. You see some of them not care about the same stuff no more. It clicks. They ready to go. They're ready to get out of here. And so that was the main reason I moved. I moved so it could be a useful tool to show. Just because you move from your hometown, number one, don't mean you don't love your hometown. It actually means you love it even more because you're willing to leave things you're comfortable with to go be uncomfortable So where you were comfortable can be even better.
Moses had to leave his
Had to
leave his people and come back and free them. So that's if you read the good book.
You know, but you know, everybody, the good book is a whole nother story. People take their own type of way.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But yeah, that's the real main reason of me leaving, man. I knew it was time to get away and expand, bro. And I knew that I wasn't doing myself or my family name the service of being around here doing the same thing.
Gotcha. So, what are you looking to accomplish, man? Well, I know you're an artist as well.
Right.
What are you looking to accomplish with your music, man? What are you looking? What do you want? Where do you want that to put you at?
I just wanted to be an oasis in a voice. Honestly, I got into music. I did orchestra going into 5th grade because I couldn't get in the band in 6th grade. But my brother Brock Dixon and my uncle Charlie Wilson were killed in the same car accident in 1999.
Wow.
And I went through heavy trauma at that point.
Okay.
I did not go to counseling. And when you 10, like, no, it's a stigma in the black community about counseling. I encourage everybody to go to counseling who's had heavy trauma.
Man. Mental health too.
Mental health is huge, man. The stigma of the whole mental health issue. I encourage anybody that's been through something traumatic, whether you think it's small or big, to go seek professional help, at least to talk about it, because you don't know what you suppress until you go talk to other people about it.
That's right.
So that's really it. So really, man, music came for me and was introduced to me with something I didn't want to do, which was a violin. And from not knowing how to do it and being curious on how I could make this sound, I fell in love with music all over again. Like, I was a music lover from my mother. My mother worked at a radio station, Kiss 102.
Wow.
So I was a music lover from just, not even her working there, but my mom is in her 60s. So my mom grew up in the 70s, but that's a beautiful era of music. Earth, Wind and Fire, Temptations, like, so I grew up with Stevie and the Boy. I grew up with Stevie Wonder, so, you know, I grew up listening to music. That's what music was. And then coming into the 90s, kind of like they rebranding, I'm like, all right, we kids in the 90s, this is dope, you know what I'm saying? And so music was able to take me to a place where I wasn't depressed as much as I used to be. Now I could talk about what was going on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I could hide the tears and the pain of not being able to see, you know, what I've been seeing every day for my whole life no more. And that's what music really did. So what I hope to do with my music and with my spoken word is give people that same oasis, give people that step away and empowerment, so they know that, you know, you're not the only one that's been through severe loss, but I promise you, you know, if you push through, you're going to be better, you're going to get through it. And it's going to be easy, you're always going to think about them and remember them, but, you know, if you remember their memory in a positive way, you're going to be able to push through. But music, man, was just that calling card, bro. I couldn't play football until I was in 7th grade because of my size. I was always playing basketball and baseball just to keep me involved in something. I was a scholastic kid in school. My mom wouldn't have nothing less. We're from a family of teachers, so, but you know, when you lose somebody, can't nobody prepare you to come back from that.
Where you see yourself in 2 years?
2 years?
Yeah.
I definitely see myself, if not finished with my teaching degree, doing my clinical.
Are you in school for teaching?
Yeah, I'm in school for mathematics. I'm in school to be a secondary mathematics teacher.
Gotcha.
So you'll hear me on your radio soon, but you'll see me in your classroom soon. So that's what we in school for, man. Basically 2 years, man. I see me finishing my teaching degree, kind of filling out where I want to go with my teaching. As far as the art is concerned, I see the art getting to a point where now the voice is finally heard worldwide. I feel like it's heard statewide, somewhat nationwide, but I feel like in 2 years it'll be heard worldwide, from everything spoken word to audio music. So that's what we're looking. We're just looking to increase the brand, because I realize I am a brand, A.B. That is the brand. So
what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we look to do.
What are some of the hardship, man, you face as far as making music, spoken word? Let's say even as far as family. You know what I'm saying? What's some hardships you face as far as just being?
Man, bro, I shoot, bro. Honestly, other than probably details being different, I face the hardships that we all as black men face. And I say that whatever we do, because we're our own worst critic. See, us as black men, you know, unless a few of us were groomed different, like, we always second guess ourselves on most of the stuff we shouldn't. It's just because nobody ever told us, like, know your first thought impulse, go on and believe it, and then take what comes with that first impulse.
Wow.
A lot of us will be like, oh, that was dope. I thought about that first, but then I want to switch it to this. And then we'll see that somebody else did what we thought about first. You know, I should just stuck with my idea.
Yeah.
It's all about belief. You got to be crazy enough to believe that it's whatever you want to achieve success-wise is going to happen, whatever venue, but people are going to think you crazy before you're successful.
That's a fact. That is an absolute fact.
They're going to think you are absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
People looking at this camera when they see the interview be like, yeah, I remember I thought bro was nuts. It's cool. Like, my family think I'm nuts. I got cousins that think, yo, Al is out there. It is cool. But understand, you know, if I would have been in the NFL playing football, I'd have been just as nuts, probably nuttier, because I had to be violent. One, and then two, I got more time. What are you going to tell me? And I'm getting $7 million a game. Like, we're not talking. There's nothing you can tell me right now. Like, hi. Like, there's nothing you can tell me. So, you know, I just think about things, man, hardships wise, and I'm like, we all face the same. Maybe different details. We all face the same. Number one, we all face making sure that society views us different than what they view every other black man. Number two, we face the fear of being a black man in a public society that doesn't like black men. Number three, we face the ultimate fear of being deadbeats and being unfaithful husbands, because maybe we never saw the right pictures of how to be a faithful father or how to be a faithful husband. See, black men don't speak about emotion because they were trained to think that emotion is weak, but your emotion is your superpower. The moment you realize that when you cry you become stronger, you actually do. The moment you realize, yo, they told me wrong the whole time, they told me not to cry, but yet you over here spazzing out on shorty smacking her because you really sad that your brother got killed and you never cried about that. It's deep, bro. It's deep, man. And I hate the mental entrapment that we allow for ourselves. When I say we, I mean we. I mean we. It's families that don't empower themselves. You know what I'm saying? I call my daughter a princess and a queen all the time. My mother called me a prince and a king. But I can't name on my hand how many households I grew up with that did the same. So how do you think that's going today? Mom Duke's calling right there. So that, man, the hardships they're prevalent. But I only feel that they become intensified when we run away from what we already have.
That's a fact.
Because we already have everything in us to endure the hardships. Y'all understand, man, our ancestors were slaves, so we still have that mold, bro. We still got that strength in us. It ain't even been 300 years. We still have that in us. We still got the anger for some of it in us. You gotta figure out how to channel it. You gotta figure out how to channel it. And you can't be scared. You can't be scared to know your size of your family. Lineage is everything. You know where you come from, you'll know where you're going, you know where your kids going. You're scared to know where you come from, you're gonna be scared of your kids and where your kids going. And that's just real. It's just real. It takes it because we have secrets. This granddaddy slept with that person, that kid over there ain't really related to this mom, and it's all these secrets. But one thing I said with the main problem relations was communication. Lack of communication. They felt like having this family secrets would be better and help the family push better, but people gonna have questions. So when you don't give things the proper attention it needs, then it's going to fester when it doesn't need to fester. It's empowerment when you communicate. When you're truthful, there's empowerment behind it. And I just think not enough people were told truthfully that when you're true and righteous, you're the most selfless you can be. But people rather manipulate because they feel like it's righteous for you that's viewing them, but they're not righteous for themselves. So who are they righteous for?
I see you doing collabs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're in the spirit of music right now. A lot of people collabing with you and stuff like that. What do you feel needs to happen in order for this area to, I kind of see it growing right now, but what do you feel needs to happen for the music scene to take off?
Travel. Like, bro, like, listen, like, if we could stay right here and pop, Big would have been pop. I love you, bro. We could stay right here and pop, it'd have been pop, bro. Just off of listening alone. And I'm speaking on Big name because I don't care what none of you niggas say. Bro did crazy ass shit with the music shit when he dropped this shit. Had people going crazy. My man behind the camera did the same thing.
Shout out Big E.
You know what I'm saying? For real. So it's like, China, we can name the artist, but you have to peel. You got to go. Why? Because you're from here. The town and towns over who don't know you may really rock with you heavy. But most of the ones in your town ain't gonna rock with you like that. You gotta go to where people don't know you. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is with us, I don't know what it is. You see somebody where you feel like you saw them and you went to school with them and they're doing this, and because it's not what you thought they should be doing, you're not supporting the same. But if you thought he was gonna be a chef and he had a restaurant, you would go.
I had this theory that actually me and you and Sean Money was talking about it that night. You know what I'm saying? You remember that night?
Yeah,
Sean Money will remember when he sees this. But people don't want to. I think Sean Money was the one that brought it up, and it really changed my thought. I was like, damn, like you got to think about
combo about 2 hours at night.
Exactly. But people don't want to really support and make you better. Their peers don't want to see you better.
Nope.
They want you to already be better. They want somebody to look up to. Somebody that you get what I'm saying?
They do.
Because think about the baby. I always bring up the baby in these interviews, man, because he's like the one we can all gravitate towards too. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in Charlotte. He made his name in Charlotte, and he popped from Charlotte.
He did.
The thing about it is he had all these all the stuff that was controversial about him that made him the superstar he is today.
True.
You get what I'm saying? On top of the music being dope.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He had to face a lot of adversities. You get what I'm saying? And because people would not give him the spotlight.
Nope.
Like I hadn't heard of him until I say Baby on Baby joints. I never had.
I was on
a lot of y'all was
Baby
on
Jesus.
Yeah, see,
I was on bro when the Baby Jesus down in CIAA.
A lot of y'all had heard of him.
Went to South by Southwest. Yeah. I heard of bro, and when he came back, if you travel outside of 252 at all, when he came back from South by Southwest, Baby Jesus' name was already out there like that.
But that's what I'm saying. People won't support. You get what I'm saying? It won't going down like that. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted to see the verified check before they supported.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Unfortunate. That's true.
Right after he smoked dude.
Yeah. Crazy.
Naming lights. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like people want to see you face adversity.
They do.
Before they support you. They want to see you go through.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
They won't tell you that, but they do.
That's a fact.
They do.
That's a fact. They want to see you go through hardship, see how you come out of the mud, and see.
They want transparency.
Yeah.
They want transparency. They won't say it, and half the time they'll watch it and not even click it or like it or whatever, not even interact with it. But they watching.
Yeah.
They want to see transparency, and I think that's one thing I try to do in my music is give transparency. You're gonna hear some of everything. You're gonna hear records I cried in the booth because it's real. You know what I'm saying? When I think about my brother I buried 3 years ago from suicide, like, how can I not think about it? I just saw his sister at my family reunion. I just saw his mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? How is that not prevalent? My oldest first cousin. You know what I'm saying? So how, it's only been 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So I still struggle. I still have nights I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, tears in my eyes. Still. And I went to counseling. I still have times where it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't always visually record it. But sometimes I want to, because you need to see, like, yo, shit real. You know what I'm saying? I know, RP, but wow, you know what I'm saying, just got lost in the city, like.
RP, man.
Like, shit like that is sad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Young talent, man, gone too soon, man. And
it's so, that's extremely sad.
Yeah.
I think, because I think about the family.
Yeah.
The feeling of burying someone you talk to frequently and looking at their casket's about to go in the ground and they not 60 or 70. Shit is detrimental, bro. That shit will drive you down a long, dark road if you let it. If you let it now. But if you decide to use that as motivation, you will change your whole world upside down, dog. I'm talking about it will be a cosmic shift. But a lot of times that emotion we don't believe is power. So we'll hold in that I'm sad that my brother died or got buried my homie. Instead of in his memory, we're doing to stop the gun violence. In his memory, it's a no-go on all that in the city. In his memory, if that starts happening, everything changes. But it gotta start with us. And I will say one thing that my grandfather told me. He said, when a man realizes his purpose, he becomes scared.
That's a fact. I totally believe that.
He becomes scared because oftentimes when it's realized, it's the same thing he kept running from.
Yep.
It's the same thing that he told himself he was not going to do no matter what. And God the whole time was standing there like, all right, it's going to be here and this is what you're supposed to do. If you want your family and your legacy to be this, you're going to have to come here and do this.
Yep.
Or else you're going to keep running because I'm going to keep throwing it in your direction. It ain't going to stop. I ain't going to stop throwing it in your direction.
This nigga AP a prophet,
you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Like, I ain't a prophet. But, I was raised by some wise people.
Prophets won't. I read the book, bro. Prophets, they ain't know they was prophets, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
We wrote about them. You know what I'm saying? They're prophets now to us.
They
didn't know they were prophets. You know what I'm saying?
This is
they
true.
didn't know, bro. What can we expect to see from you, man, soon? I know we got the show on the 30th.
Yeah, man. Show on the 30th.
Yeah.
Knowing 3 out right now on all major streaming platforms, and will be available after Labor Day on Google, iTunes, all that. Okay. Visuals coming. Need some more. featuring Hood Fever coming soon.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen the little picture
Yeah,
y'all
little
put
shout
up.
out to Sean Money.
Shout out
That's
Sean
my
Money.
guy.
Yeah.
Make sure you link in with him.
What's the video gonna be about? You wanna keep that a secret?
It's gonna be crazy. It's a movie.
Word.
It's a movie. It's a 2-part movie.
I seen a dude tied up.
Yeah, it's a 2-part. Shout out my man Tone, man.
Yeah, shout out Tone.
_ 2 Gun Tone. It's a movie, man. It's gonna be a 2-part movie. I'm a writer by trade, so one of the things you'll be seeing from me early 2020 will be a movie I'll be releasing. You'll see me post casting for it probably before the holidays 2018, and I'll start filming right after the holidays 2019, and 2020 spring is when the movie will be done, and we're shooting for 2021 Sundance Film Festival with that one.
Okay.
I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but that's something I've been writing. A lot of people that's close to me know I've been working on that for a minute, so that's one thing. Other than that, I got visuals coming, man. I'm just about to be in y'all face, bro. Like, y'all about to be tired of seeing this fat nigga with the beard not connecting yet. Like, you know what I'm saying, for real. Like, to the point when the beard finally connect. Like, I remember that nigga shit wasn't connected, nigga. I remember that shit wasn't connected, nigga.
Yeah,
but yeah, y'all I'm about to be in your face, man. Music. Out the Way EP dropping September.
Shout out. Am I on that joint?
Yes.
I'm on Out the Way?
Yes. The Meeting, which is gonna be another cinematic movie.
That's gonna be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of work coming, man. Just working. It's so much work I've been doing.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of cats, man, they don't really know, like, you know, they only see what we post. But
Facts.
I know for a fact you've been working. We've been getting together behind the scenes a lot.
Facts.
So this how we do it. You know
exactly.
What I'm
So, you know, I low-key already started recording No Ink 4.
Word.
Yeah. I ain't told nobody.
Okay.
I ain't told nobody.
Shout out to Groove on that joint.
Shout out to Groove, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the dope musicians, engineers, producers, man. Raven.
Shout out Raven.
Groove, it's a Groove. Shout out to Manifest, Legion Music.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kelly, Media Major. Shout out to Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Audible. Like, there's so many people I rock with, man. Shout out my cousin Queasy from Bull City.
That's what's up.
I will tell you one thing, musically, and people don't like to hear it, and I don't care, because my family, I don't care. You ready for the next level musically, for your record to be like touched and then ready to go, holla at Queasy Justice.
Yeah.
Holla at Queasy Justice. I will say everything that man touches and mixes or masters or even records is great radio time.
Yeah. Okay.
His quality speaks for itself. He's a professional engineer. Like, it's the way he does. Like, it will go get booked into A. It will come back here, be in Charlotte. This is what he does. And it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. You thought All Good sounded good sonically.
Yeah, All Good was great.
That's what he did. And he would
He
tell
did
you.
All Good.
Yeah, he did that. And he would tell you that he would say okay, but to him, he don't even like hearing it because he feel like it's subpar. So be willing to step out your comfort zone. Understand that in any business you venture in, music or whatever, it's not free. You're going to have to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
Understand that you can't look at you spending money as losing money. You have, because mentality is everything. When you look at it as losing money, that's how steps are going to follow. When you look at it as investment, your steps will follow investment.
Yeah.
So you have to train yourself mentally to get out of whatever you were mentally in before. And that's just it, man. That's just it. No Ink 3. Check it out, man. South Aiden, man. I love y'all, man. I love Aiden, man.
So where can we reach you at, AB?
Reach me on social media. Every social media is at official AB252. So official AB252 on social media, Snapchat, IG. Find me on Facebook that way. If you want to find me personal on Facebook, it's Al Brown. A-L Brown, like the color. You can find me up there. Reach out to me. I do some of everything. I songwrite. I do song structures, which means if you need help in having your song structured so it fits formatic, I do that as well. I'm a writer. I'm a tutor. I'm a mentor. I do it all, man. I just look to be out here for us, man. I'm all for us. I'm all for us, man. So meet me how you need to, especially if you have kids in school who struggle with math or English, and they really need to speak to somebody. Come holler at me.
That's dope.
I have a track record of that, so just come talk to me. And for anybody willing to work or do anything, community event with the kids, a consultant for your business. My mother has her own LLC as far as consulting goes, so we do it all, man. Just come tap in with us, and we'll make sure we take care of you, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I got one more thing I need you to say, man, before we get up out of here, brother. You already know what it is, don't you?
Hey, look, man, it's your boy AB. You already know you rocking with YurpTV and my nigga Quad. Southside.
All right. Moto,
you know me, you know me, you know me, you
know me, you know me, you know me, you know me, you know me. After that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper.